Controversial presidential pardons. A presidential pardon is an official act by the President of the United States that forgives a person for a federal crime and frees them from any remaining punishment. It's one of the most significant powers granted to the President by the Constitution. Key features of a pardon. Federal crimes only. The President's pardon power applies only to federal crimes, not state or local offenses. Full or conditional. A pardon can be full, restoring all civil rights lost due to the conviction, or conditional, with certain requirements the recipient must meet. Before or after conviction. A pardon can be granted before a person is formally charged or convicted, known as a preemptive pardon, or after they have been convicted and served part or all of their sentence. Not subject to review. The President's decision to grant a pardon is generally not subject to judicial review, meaning courts cannot overturn it. While pardons are meant to offer forgiveness and a chance for a fresh start, some have sparked significant controversy and public outrage. Here are a few notable examples. 1. Andrew Johnson's pardons of Confederates, 1865 to 1868. In the aftermath of the Civil War, President Andrew Johnson, a Southern sympathizer, issued a series of pardons to former Confederate soldiers and officials. This angered many in the North who felt that these individuals should be held accountable for their role in the war. These pardons were seen as undermining Reconstruction efforts and hindering the process of national healing. 2. Gerald Ford's pardon of Richard Nixon, 1974. As we discussed, this pardon was highly controversial. Many Americans felt that Nixon should have faced criminal charges for his role in the Watergate scandal. Ford's decision was seen by some as obstructing justice and shielding a corrupt president from accountability. It significantly damaged Ford's popularity and is believed to have contributed to his loss in the 1976 presidential election. 3. George H.W. Bush's pardons in the Iran-Contra affair, 1992. President Bush pardoned 6 officials involved in the Iran-Contra scandal, a complex affair involving the illegal sale of arms to Iran in exchange for the release of American hostages, with some of the funds then diverted to support Contra rebels in Nicaragua. Critics argued that these pardons were a cover-up to protect high-ranking officials, possibly including Bush himself, from further scrutiny. 4. Bill Clinton's pardon of Mark Rich, 2001. On his last day in office, President Clinton pardoned Mark Rich, a billionaire financier who had fled the United States to avoid prosecution on charges of tax evasion and illegal trading with Iran. This pardon was met with widespread criticism, with many questioning the timing and circumstances of the decision. There were allegations that Rich's ex-wife had made substantial donations to the Democratic Party, raising concerns about potential influence peddling.